Welcome back for part 2 of our cruise in Norway on the Britannia P&O. Showing you just a little bit of the inside of the boat before we move on to our next couple of destinations. You found if you wanted to get about the boat easily to actually use the middle central lifts to the boat, because they tended to go to all of the floors, where the one lifts on the ends didn't go to all the floors that you wanted to go to, which could be confusing at times, especially after some alcohol. This was leaving Olden on the way to our next destination, which would be Haugesund. We always found that when you left the ports, the scenery was beautiful, and then in the morning obviously it changed again, but it was 360 degrees. The scenery was really good, so if you love that, you're going to love the Norwegian Fjords. I think, as I said in my previous blog, when you are at the top of the ship with you got your balcony with this overhang, it can limit some of your view. So not in this instance that you can see here, but some of the views that we had, you're quite close and you don't see the tops of the fjords, or should I say the hills. So before we get to Haugesund, we did call in at Flam. Now Flam was a small town, not a lot there to do directly off the ship, so it's advisable to look ahead and book ahead at what you want to go on. It's going to be either a coach trip or a train trip for the time that you do spend there. There's not a lot to do in the actual town unless you want to go off walking, but yeah, you need to do and arrange things in advance, I think, because people were leaving it late trying to get onto the train and it was fully booked. They've got some nice souvenir shops and shops you can go into, and this is the future of Norway. They want to go electric, and they're going to be changing some of the rules of the cruise ships of how you can actually go and visit the fjords. Not entirely sure of how that's going to be, but if you are looking to go in the next few years, that's something to consider. Really nice place though, a lot of character, and we decided to go on a bus trip, which you'll see in a moment. You do see where the Vikings have had an effect on the buildings and the way that they do the architecture around certain parts of Norway. And in this one, this was a pub. Really gutted because I thought I'd videoed the inside. When we first went past, it was closed, as you can see, but we did manage to get in later. That's why I've got a photo. But it's like a circle inside and you all sit round, and it's a really good atmosphere, and they do like paddle of beers. So if you do get to Flam, go and visit, because it's a really interesting pub. So the bus tour we went on was very overrated and very expensive, to be honest. A lot of money to get where he was. It's just a cafe at the top of this hill after going through about 15 tunnels. So we've just come on at a coach trip from the cruise to Osterbo. See it there, don't know if that's how you say it. Little coffee stop at the top of the mountain. Lovely scenic views. The downside is they're still killing animals. We haven't seen any animals at all, apart from sparrows. They kill everything. It's like they've got double standards. If you do come on this trip, be prepared. They have stuffed animals, polar bears, grizzly bears, brown bears, owling chicks, all pointless killing. And we asked one of the girls that was servicing the waitresses, and they still kill them today. In the shops they're selling foxtails, wolf tails, and some other tail I can't remember. All pointless. If the tourists buy them, they'll still kill them, won't they? So I don't agree with it. That's me. In this day and age, we don't need to kill animals like that. That's why they're becoming extinct, because of us. And it's a shame, 'cause it's a beautiful country, but they kill everything. I've seen 6 sheep, that's about it. As we leave on the evening of Flam and set sail towards Haugesund, this was one of the most scenic views we had on leaving a port. A lot more people are out. We had tea quite early, just so we could actually appreciate all the views on the way out. Again, it was 360, just constantly going from one side of the boat to the other. It's absolutely impressive, and if anybody's watching these vlogs that I've been doing, I don't do it for watching, I literally just do it for my own benefit, to just get some records of our holidays. If anybody's inspired to go to the Norwegian Fjords, then you've got to go and see this scenery, because the videos and the pictures really don't do it any justice. And I hope my vlogs are helping you make that decision, but really go and do it. My advice is great. Cruising isn't for us, it's not our sort of thing, but the scenery made up for it and more. It was an absolutely exceptional holiday regarding the scenery. It's great. I hope you enjoyed our part 2 and final vlog of the Norwegian Fjords. If you have, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.